All right, guys, so we are down here in Edisto, South Carolina. We're with Ken Hilliard. He is the Marshal for the SCBA, and we just got done judging the butts and ribs. And tell us a little bit about the event.
Okay, so this is the third annual Cookin on the Creek, and put on by the town of Edisto Beach, and the proceeds of the event go to the upkeep of this park. It's a nice little park. It's probably, I'm not really sure how big, but maybe 5 or 6 acres. It's on the creek, of course, and it's a nice little place. They hold farmers markets here during the week, during the summer. And so that's what the money's raised for.
Now we had, how many teams we have out here today?
We had 7 teams this year. They were half and half. 3 or 4 that are local teams, and then a couple or 3 teams that we consider the SCBA kind of our regular teams that compete throughout the state.
Okay. And we had another SCBA event going on. That's what drew a lot of the teams away.
So the other SCBA event this week is in Malden, and I think they had 25 to 30 teams up there. So this is actually a little less for the teams down here. The number of teams is a little less than we've had in the past, but it's not as many teams are competing. Plus, they had a big event up in Malden.
Yep. And you guys are a cook team also.
Yes, we're Blazing Bullets BBQ, and so we either are cooking or we're marshaling, and so it takes up pretty much all the year for us.
Well, Rusty and I've gotten into judging, and we really found I don't want to say a home. I mean, we really like it.
Right. And so that's kind of one thing that the SCBA prides itself on, especially the judges and the cook teams. And if you talk to any of the teams, you talk to any of the judges, the word family always comes up. It is a big family. One of our requirements to be to move up in the ranks of SCBA judges is to cook with cook teams. And so that's one of the reasons we do that, is so the judges and the cook teams know each other. We don't want to have this adversarial situation between the judges and the cook teams that I think some of the other organizations might have. And so that we try to discourage that, and that's why everybody, a lot of the cook teams say we're all part of the family. It's the camaraderie. It's also raising money for this, or a lot of our events are raising money for charity. So a lot of the cook teams like that.
Well, you got anything else to add?
Would you like to know what a marshal does?
Yes.
Okay. So the marshal, SCBA marshal, works with the organizer to get the judging portion of the event. We take care of that. Like last night, we had Cody Webb performed here. So this is not just a barbecue. We've got bands. Some events have festivals and stuff like that. The Marshal, SCBA Marshal, is in charge of making sure the judging portion of the event runs smoothly. We talk with the organizers like 6 months in advance, getting everything set up. They provide us certain things like tables, chairs, things like that. We talk with the cook teams, we try to get cook teams to come down, and then Friday night we pretty much, I won't say take over, but we take over the judging portion of the competition portion of the event. So it's from now, or from Friday morning until Sunday tomorrow afternoon. That will be part of my thing as a marshal. And whereas when we're a cook team, as soon as I turn in my rib, my responsibilities are done, pretty much. Marshals, my responsibilities keep going until probably tomorrow night. So it's a little different, and it takes a little getting used to jumping back and forth from each one. So
Right.
It's kind of neat.
And last night they had the wings event.
We had the wings event. So South Carolina Barbecue Association events on Friday, they may not have anything. They may have wings, or we may have anything but. And the chicken wings is a big draw for the public. And so we had a huge crowd out there. The whole park was full. It was almost a standing room only. But it's the most people we've seen out here, 3 events from doing it, so they had a great turnout.
Good.
And keeps getting bigger, and the weather is beautiful. It's a lot better than what we did last year.
Yep. I hear that. And it's been a lot cooler. Got a nice breeze in it compared to what we've had in the last couple weeks. Lord's working with us on that.
No, what all do Lee and I have to do for us to become a marshal and step up?
Okay, that's a great idea because we are always looking for marshals. So we have 4, I guess you will call them specific requirements. You have to be a table captain twice, be a calculator, help the calculator twice, sit at the receiving table twice, and can't remember. Oh, the assistant marshal twice. But in my district, I'm the district marshal for the Low Country. One of our additional requirements is you have a marshal, and so you just follow the marshal around for a couple of events to see what a marshal does. And so, so once you do those, I'll let you assist me as an assistant marshal. I'll be the marshal. And then the next year, you can be the marshal, and I'll be your assistant until we're comfortable that you can take over and then you're on your own. So that's kind of how our marshal program is.
Okay, so you don't have to be a senior judge or a master judge?
You do not have to be a senior or master judge, but it just doing those 5 things will take you, 10 events. And so, by then
you'll earn it.
A senior judge anyway.
Now our marshals, we have 4 marshals per region, right?
Well, we actually would like to have as many marshals as we can per region.
Okay.
But right now we do have maybe 2 to 4 per region. And so we do, this year it's a little slower year, we have 22 events. So those marshals, it's the same marshals, and so a lot of those marshals would like some additional help. So we would like more marshals to join the program. So we're always looking for someone to be a marshal.
So check out the SCU Barbecue Association. I'll put a link down below. Check it out. Sign up if you're in South Carolina.
Thanks.
All right. Have a good one. All right. Thanks.
All right, Rusty. So we're out here at Edisto, Cookin on the Creek, SCBA event, and we just got done judging. What'd you think?
Had some good food.
Pretty good stuff.
Yeah, we had some new teams come out that have never competed before, some local guys, and we had a couple of our normal entries that that normally compete and win, and a lot of in between there. And it was a pretty good event. A lot of good barbecue.
Yep, I enjoyed it. I know you did. So we're gonna walk around the event and hopefully talk to some teams.
All right, let's go.
All right. So our first stop of the day, we have
Jeff Yant, Southern Accent Barbecue.
I am Blaze Heitley with Southern Accent Barbecue.
So how long you guys been doing this?
We've been known in all about 8, 10 years.
8, 10 years? Okay.
Wow.
Cool. You like the SCBA better than anything else?
Oh,
Yeah. We're the same way. So how did Cook go last night?
Would you really want to know? It was fun. It was a good time.
No doubt.
Fantastic. That's what we like to hear. At least didn't have any bad weather. Weather was good. Weather was good this year. So, all right. You guys will say anything about promoting y'all? Where can they find you?
Yeah, we're out of Edgefield, South Carolina, and we just enjoy doing this.
All right.
If it makes y'all feel better, we judged the event today, and there was absolutely no bad barbecue on the table.
Nobody got sick, so you're all good.
All right.
All right, so we are here with Sadie Beth?
Sadie Beth Barbecue.
Sadie Beth Barbecue. You guys are out of?
We are actually out of Edisto Beach.
Edisto.
Oh, wow.
Nice. So local team.
Yeah.
We've got some pretty cool little deals here. Talk about this, Jim.
Yeah, my 1968 Impala. Beautiful. Yeah, she does well. She's I haven't had her very long, but every cook that I've had on her, the more I cook on her, the more I'm impressed with her. I'm an old stick burner from way back, and I didn't think I would like one of these, but now I'm a little bit spoiled. I can set it and go to bed and come back out. It does everything it's supposed to do.
Boy, she's gorgeous. Rolling the old pit balls.
Oh yeah.
And you got another little red box, huh?
Yeah, the pit boss belongs to my brother-in-law. He wanted to do wings on that, and they turned out great.
Okay,
actually.
okay.
Wings.
I know a lot of guys use the pellet cookers for chicken.
Yeah.
So the wings last night, all right.
And then I just got that a couple weeks ago, and that's what I used to do my ribs. I put 4 racks of ribs in. Pretty
Okay.
easy to control.
Yeah.
The thing's pretty. I'm pretty impressed with it. You fill it up, and it'll stay 250 for 6 hours. You don't have to mess with it.
Nice.
Good stuff.
So how'd the cook go last night?
Oh man, fantastic.
That's great,
Great weather. The wind's starting to pick up right now, but it was beautiful last night, all day yesterday.
We stayed in the camper up on the north side of Live Oak, and we loved it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
great night. It cooled off perfect, no bugs.
Yes.
Great night.
Yes. Well,
We had mosquitoes.
Did you? We didn't have any.
we
That's
had
because they were all at our campsite.
We had a few here early this morning when the sun started coming up, and then they disappeared. The wind picked up, and started blowing the wind.
So how'd the cook go last night then?
It went good.
Went real good, good. Well, we judged, and we didn't have anything terrible.
Okay, well, good
So,
deal.
I don't know which one
Good
was
deal.
yours, but
Well,
we didn't have anything terrible.
that's good.
So,
You know, we're a little more excited about our ribs this time than what we were our butts. So maybe you got a taste of our ribs.
We got to taste all of it.
yep,
Okay,
yep.
good.
So every sample went through our mouth.
Fantastic. All right, good deal.
So is there a spot where they can find you at?
You know what? We just do this as a hobby.
Okay.
We don't sell food. We don't own a restaurant. I'm actually in the trucking business. That's what I
Okay.
do for a living.
Well, that's
So this is just a
great
hobby. Yeah.
great hobby. Gets expensive though.
It does get
It does.
expensive. It does get expensive. You know, I can put a towel over that table and I'm just fine. But
Yeah, you gotta have the whole setup.
you put her name on it, she wants it to look real pretty, just like her. So, you know, fortunate she's pretty, she wants everything around her pretty.
Yeah, we got 2 women ourselves. We got to do the same thing.
We know the same. So, well, all right. Well, it's good meeting you. And we will talk to you another time. All right. So we're on the next stop, and we got
Manny Lovegren.
and which
With our pig gone good.
it gone good. All right.
Right.
So where are you from?
I'm out of West Ashley, Charleston, right here local.
Okay. Okay. So another local West Ashley. All right. So how did your cook go last night?
I think it went great. I've a lot of crowd favorite folks coming up. They love the wings. They're loving the pork. You know, good crowd, good folks. It was sold out quick last night.
Nice.
So I recommend folks coming out today. They need to get out here.
They said it was completely packed. It was standing
Yeah.
room only out here,
Band was playing. I mean, good vibe.
and they
Good
was all
vibe.
huddled around here, right?
That's right. Well, we had a line, of course. I told one of my guys, I said, "Hey, smile. Bring them in. Draw
Yeah.
them in. Bring that person out."
It doesn't have to do a little jig.
Yeah, you know, show some leg. Show a little leg. We'll be all right.
So how long you been doing this?
About 8 to 10 years.
8 to 10 years. Okay.
We took a break down. I took a good bit of breaks during that COVID period.
Yep.
But now starting to look at getting back in it.
The last time we competed was right before everything shut down.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we turned into judging, and we're really enjoying that.
Yeah,
so, you know, I encourage you. You
And
know.
a lot of teams, they got to start getting back up to that. You were doing 25, 30. I'll never get up to that high because I got to do that day job still.
Yeah, yeah. That's what
Pay
he
them
keeps
bills.
telling me. The barbecue's interfering, or my day job's interfering with my barbecue.
There you go.
All right.
I think we're doing good. I think we got a good recipe, got a good flavor for everybody out here.
Good.
And there's a lot of love in
Well,
it.
we didn't have anything bad today, so
There you go.
that's a good thing.
Okay.
That's a good thing.
Okay, good. I'm glad to hear that.
So where can they find you if anybody's looking you up?
So you can find me all down at Southern Roots. A lot of times with Paul, he's the pit master there, chef there.
Okay.
And and folks just reach out and grab me. They can just ask for Manny, and then folks will know me.
Okay. Y'all go check him out. Thank you, sir.
You got it.
All right, so we're at next stop. We got Gene. And tell us who you are, Gene.
Gene with Backwoods Barbecue, Edgefield, South Carolina. We've been doing it about 13 years, and we love it.
So we're trying to promote a little more of the SCBA.
Yeah.
So what do you guys say about it?
This is,
You've got all the different ones.
Yeah, I'm saying if anybody ever wants to get into it, you need to cook with a team. Just don't go out there and purchase a trailer, and then you may not like it because you spend $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 for something you don't like. But I'm saying cook with somebody. If you love it, do it.
And I can tell you it's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So how'd your cook go last night?
Had a pretty good cook. My wife done everything I told her, so I think we in good shape.
Well, we judged this one and everything tasted good.
Great.
So I couldn't tell you exactly which one was yours.
So, like I said, we had a great time. We always like coming here. We come here, hit Thursday, stay to Sunday, and plus I got my girls. They serving. And, hey, I'm loafing now.
You're on gravy train.
Oh, I'm
Until
gravy.
this is
Right.
ready.
Oh, that's why I'm married. My wife does my dishes.
So what's your next stop?
Headed to Myrtle Beach next weekend. Leave out Thursday morning and go down and camp and cook some barbecue.
Okay. Oh, I know you've been around a lot and you go all over the state. So what do you see in the differences per the regions? I haven't asked anybody this question.
Let's see. You can tell what somebody cares about. You know, it's good because all the SCBAs, normally it's a fundraiser. So they raise money for, like here, they raise money for the park. You know, to be able to do different things. Bring, you know, usually like Myrtle Beach next weekend, they got they'll have kids park. You know, you go swimming and it's fun. So they raise the money for the packs. What is it?
The Boy Scouts?
No, it's not the Boy Scouts. It's the Buddy Pack. I can't think of what it is for next weekend, but it's like I said, every SCBA is always raising money for the selections. You know, so that's what I like about SCBA. Right.
How are you? Good. Where can anybody find you?
Hi. Come to every contest, you see a big orange truck.
All right, so the next stop on our epic journey, we are with
RJ Hawks from Spartanburg/Edisto, Iowa.
Nice, got the slash in there. All right.
Halftime here, halftime there.
Spartanburg is way up here, and Edisto is way down here. So you covered half the state.
Cover half the state.
Nice, nice.
Enjoy it very much.
So do you do barbecue full time?
So it's funny, I don't. I do it quite the opposite. I do it in Spartanburg and Edisto. and I don't know that I'll do others. I love SCBA. They try to get me to go other places, but I do this for hobby, for customer appreciation and for employee appreciation. And I think I cook pretty good food, but I don't have just like you pros have done.
We know the feeling.
So this is my third contest.
As the kids get older, they get more expensive.
That's right. That's right.
So how long you been cooking barbecue?
So I started in this, like I said, with employee appreciation. I used to be in the shredding and recycling business, and I got, quite honestly, tired of paying caterers to come do parties of 100 plus for our employees and their families. And I bought my first rig, which is a smaller version of this, in 2001. And then I bought this from the same gentleman that I bought that from in 2010.
Okay.
And I use it to go to, I'm in the beer business as well, so I'm a brewery called RJ Rockers.
Okay.
So we take it to our distributors and cook for their salespeople to try and get them to go sell more beer. And of course, the butts, wings, and sauce all have RJ Rockers beer.
Nice.
Son of a Peach and Brown-Eyed Squirrel.
All right, so you guys check that out.
Yeah.
I know my wife likes the Son of a Peach.
Yeah, that's a good one. I'd love to give you one right now, but the CO2 went off somewhere between here and Spartanburg on I-26.
So yeah, that's I saw the taps on
I've
there.
got two on tap, and I've made a lot of rookie mistakes this weekend. One of those is always have a hand tap.
All right, so how'd the cook go last night?
You know, I feel like we did pretty well. These folks with Backwood Barbecue, who I've gotten to know in Spartanburg a little bit, who were really, really good. She helped us actually when we got to pull them, and she was impressed with the meat, so that made me feel good. I know they've won a bunch of contests, and the cooker is an all natural wood cooker that cooks with indirect heat. So I steam for about half the time and smoke the other half. So it's a low and slow process. It takes about 15 hours to do the butts. For being my third time, by far was the best, and I've learned about presentation and some of the things I didn't know about before.
When we first started, we didn't know anything about that. I mean, we had headlamps. We didn't even have clamp-on lights, and they were like, hey, you got to get this. We were like, okay.
Well, I missed my first cooks meeting in Spartanburg, so I didn't know anything about presentation. And a nice gentleman across from me said, you mind me giving you some advice? And I said, please do. He said, here's what your box should look like. And I was like, Gotcha.
Yep. To get into judging, that's another great way to see what's going on and what people are doing.
Sure.
You know, so might be something to look into later on. I mean, I got to push it a little bit.
Hey, I enjoy it. No,
We've had a lot of fun.
And I'll probably do some other contests at some point in time. I've had folks from Barnwell come by and also Camden here. I can't do either one of those, but I mean, I'm not saying I'll just do Spartanburg and Edisto, but they're both easy for me because I have a home here and a home there.
Yep, I got you.
Close pull.
I got you. We're out of Rock Hill, so we're kind of like, where do we go? Here's our distance, and you know, so we get you.
And one great thing about the guys like Gene right next to you, these guys will jump in and offer any amount of help that you need. It's like a great family. Everybody helps everybody.
She was wonderful, and she actually let us use her tool because I can't find my claws. I've moved twice in the last year, and I just can't find all my stuff, and she knew we were struggling. She didn't help us with our competition, which she shouldn't have, but the first 4 bucks that we pulled, she helped us pull them, get them leaned out, and then use that big drill.
Yep.
And I was like, I got a picture of that, and I'm buying one of those. But you're right, it is a big family, and it's nice that people don't put their arms around it. The gentleman, Dr. McClure, I bought the cooker from, gave me his entire recipe book.
Oh, nice.
And I was like, you know, love cooking, but this is a completely different process than a Big Green Egg or a Weber or whatever else you cook on the house.
Yeah, when Lee and I first started, we had a couple of cookers took us under their wing and showed us the ropes and what we were doing wrong and what we needed to do. And it was a tremendous help.
Well, we're excited because, I mean, this is going to be our first top 10 finish.
Top 7.
Exactly.
So it's even better.
And for the amateurs, like I told the guys across, if you've not interviewed them yet, I said, we're going to come in at least second.
Yeah.
There's only 2 of us that did that.
Yeah.
No, it's fun. It's been good.
Good. Well, it's good meeting you.
I appreciate you.
And
thank you guys for what you do. You know, Hub City Hog Fest is going to be in Spartanburg. I think COVID obviously wrecked everybody, but I think we're back on in the spring, and it's a big one. It's usually 35 or 40 team events in Spartanburg. If you're not in Spartanburg, it's a fun one.
We're going to try to put that on the calendar.
It's a good one. And these guys, I know he's won twice.
Gene's a beast.
He's good. He's been nice. He's shown me pictures of this stuff. Like you said, I mean, it's just, I've learned a lot about, it's all about rookie mistakes.
Yep.
So next time it'll be better.
Good. That's what it's all about.
Yeah. So, thank you guys. I told you son of a peach, but
that's all right. We're good. We'll get some out there too.
Awesome. All right. I look forward to getting online, man. Thank you again for what you're doing. You guys are good. Appreciate it.
All right. So the next stop on our journey, we have
Mark Erickson, Craig Steffens.
You guys are with
Yo B BBQ.
Yo B. I like that little lady there with the.
That was hard to find. That was a difficult one to find, but we found it.
Nice. So you guys have been cooking how long now?
This is our third year together.
Third year together. Have you guys cooked SCBA before?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
We did Sport World last year. We've also done some SDN.
Okay. So the Southern Barbecue Network. We haven't been to any of them yet. Which do you like better? You don't have to like that.
They're both about the same.
Yeah. Okay.
As long as we get to compete, we're happy.
Yep. We hear that. We've been on kind of hiatus for a little while, but we're talking about getting back. So how'd the cook go last night?
Went pretty well. Felt good about it.
Good. I know we had great weather.
Oh yeah, the wind was
okay.
all night long.
And I see you're cooking on an Oklahoma Joe.
We got Oklahoma Joe, and we got
Okay. We cook on Ugly Joe.
Okay.
So we run drums all the time. So I feel your pain when you got a little bit of air coming in that you didn't want.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We had that a little bit this morning with the ribs on there, but we conquered that.
Okay. So you guys, anything you want to say? Like, how can they find you? You guys.
Website or anything. We don't have any website. We're out of Charleston, South Carolina, on Charles Island.
Okay, John's Island. So we're getting some people from all over now.
Yes, sir.
All right, cool. Well,
thank you. Thank you very much.
It was nice meeting you guys.
Nice meeting you as well.
All right, so I think we're winding down to the end of our journey. So we have Quentin, and you are with? Low Country Q. Now I know we've competed against him a few times in the past. Yeah, a few times.
Everybody here knows pretty much everybody.
Yeah, yes. And you're one of the teams that competes a lot.
Last year, because of COVID, it's kind of not as events that had to be canceled and all that. But it's beginning to get back to normal.
Right, right. I think they said they were up to 22 events this year.
Right. Pre-COVID, it was like 30.
Yep. Yep.
And it didn't come right.
So you guys are out of Beaufort? So they're out of Beaufort, South Carolina, which is, we ran one guy from Spartanburg.
That's good travel.
Yep. He's got a spot in Spartanburg and one in Edisto. So
That's a good spot here for each.
yeah.
That's a big advantage.
Yep. And Malden had a lot of people up there, so. But how'd you cook though last time?
I have this. Well, I don't have very many. One is that I never talk about if it was good or bad because
Fair enough.
it you'll think it's great and the judges will hate it, or you'll think it's a so-so thing. You might win.
The only thing I can say is we didn't have anything bad.
I wouldn't think you would.
It's best in the best out here. So, where can anybody find you?
We're cooking in Norwood. It's had to be postponed for a couple of years. It'll be, should be their fifth one because it'll actually be their second one after the big champion there.
Okay.
So, and fellow Bob Steve, the organizer, is doing a really good job. Big cooking wings and everything else. Looking forward to it.
Defending your championship, huh?
You kind of feel like you have an obligation.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably not everybody likes to stand up. It's my way of thinking.
So how long you been doing this?
We probably judged for about 3 years before we started cooking a lot.
Okay, okay.
And barbecue, we've always had barbecue parties.
Right. Have you done anything other than SCBA?
We dabbled in one KCBS, Ken Hilliard and I, and Dawn, my wife, we did one KCBS, which we did in third overall.
Okay.
But it doesn't, it just doesn't appeal to me as much as the SCBA because of the fact that our events, charities and all that. I mean, we're out here for people.
Yeah.
It's not for free.
The proceeds are going to help somebody out. Yeah. Yeah. That was one of the big things I really liked about the SCBA was the little give back aspect of all the events.
Yeah, that's what. And the other thing is that you go KCBS and everything. You're not going to have an event in like Jackson, South Carolina, or Long. All really nice towns. And you get together.
Right.
It just appeals to me.
Yep. Yep. It's all the small.
Camden has a really nice event. I mean, all of them are good events.
Right.
Not any bad events.
Even when it's downpouring like it did in Chesterfield.
Well, last year, here, it was horrible. It was real bad. And we still got rid of all the wings on Friday night. Saturday, the organizer had containers for barbecue, and they had basically a drive-through. People just bought it, and it wasn't as successful as it could have been, but it was still a success.
Right, right.
Just have to have it.
Good. Well, where can anybody find you?
Gmail.com.
Okay. All right. So, you guys get a chance, check him out. It's good meeting you. Good talking to you.
All right, closing thoughts on the event.
I think the event went well. It was definitely worth the drive to come out here and get to go spend time in this beautiful day in this beautiful location. You know, 3.5 hour drive down here, 2 hours, 3 hours worth of judging, to spend the rest of the weekend just enjoying ourselves. It was definitely worth it.
And I think this, it might have been a small group out here, but there were some good eats. There's some good teams. As we saw, there was quite a few that were just doing it as a hobby. Rock on, that's awesome.
Great hobby.
Great hobby. And yeah,
And like that one competitor said, at least no matter what, everybody here got a top 10 finish. There was only 7 teams.
Only 7 teams in this one. And most of you will be like, what? But there's also another event up in Malden, which has got like 30 teams.
Yeah, that's where everybody went. That was one of the choices we had to make. We were either going to judge Malden or judge Edisto, and I'm glad we chose Edisto. Beautiful weekend to be out here.
So I'll put a link for the SCBA, the South Carolina Barbecue Association, link to their website. You guys check it out. If you're in South Carolina, check it out. Look up the events, anything upcoming. Plan a trip and come see it.